Welcome to this platform. In this video, let us look at questions from transport across the membrane. Now, materials are able to cross the membrane, that is the selective permeable membrane, through three processes that we can discuss. That is osmosis, diffusion, and active transport. In this video, mainly we are going to answer questions on effect of osmosis on plants and animal cell, and of course looking at three different types of solutions, that is isotonic solution, hypotonic solution, and a hypertonic solution. All right, since we are going to look at osmosis, let us start by defining osmosis first. What is osmosis? So osmosis is just a movement of water molecules from the region of high water potential to the region of lower water potential, of course across the selective permeable membrane. Or we can say is the movement of water molecules from the dilute solution to the concentrated solution. All right, so this is the first question that we are going to answer. Figure 1 shows changes which take place when a plant cell is placed in the solution of known concentration from stage 1 up to stage 3. Let us analyze the diagrams. So this is what you are able to see. Now, the first question here is identify the parts labeled D. Identify the parts of the cells labeled A and B. Identify the parts of the cells labeled A and B. What are the parts? So the first part here is called the cytoplasm. That is the part labeled A. That is the cytoplasm, as you are able to see. Then of course the B part is called the vacuole. Remember, we are dealing with a plant cell, and I'm sure by now you know the basic structure of the plant and animal cell. Very important. The second question, that is B, Roman numeral 1, using the changes shown in the figure 1, explain what could have been the concentration of the solution in which the cell was placed compared to the cell sap. So the cell sap is the component of the vacuole. In other words, you're saying what is the concentration, what could have been the concentration of the solution in which the cell was placed compared to the inside cell. All right, now to answer this question we need to look at what happened to the cell. So the first cell is just well, as you can see, no effect to this one. Then when it was put in the solution, it started changing. As you can see, the cell membrane start detaching from the cell wall. Then finally stage 3, the cell membrane has fully detached from the cell wall, and this happens only if the plant cell loses water. And now looking at osmosis, the plant cell can only lose water if the concentration inside the cell is less compared to the outside. In other words, inside cell has high water potential or is more dilute compared to the outside the cell. And that kind of a solution which is more concentrated compared to the inside cell is called the hypertonic solution. So to answer the question here, the solution here is called the hypertonic solution. So that is the answer to this question. All right, hypertonic solution, please, or you can say concentrated. So hypertonic solution or concentrated solution. Okay, example of hypertonic solution, you can talk of salt solution or sugar solution. But what you need to write, you can just write hypertonic solution or concentrated solution, then you'd have answered the question. 2 of B, what term is given to the process that led to the change shown in figure 1, that is from stage 1 to stage 2. So the change that caused, or what caused this change, is a loss of water. And the process by which the cell lose water is called osmosis. And therefore this question, to answer it, we are going to say the process is called osmosis. And at some point you've defined osmosis. Question C, what would be the overall effect of this process on the plant? What would be the overall effect of this process on the plant? So when the plant cells lose water, the overall effect on the plant overall is that the plant will wilt. So the overall effect, we can talk of wilting, okay, because the cells will be plasmolized. So the overall effect is wilting. Wilting can be temporal or permanent. Okay, Wilting, temporary wilting can be reversed by adding water to the plant, but permanent one, which means the plant is dead. All right, let us look at D. Which of the three stages of the cell in figure 1 could be classified as turgid? So turgid is swelling of the cell, and that is when it has gained water. Now, looking at this stage, that is first stage, second stage, and third stage. The first stage is where now the cytoplasm is intact, and therefore we can say stage 1. So the one that can be classified as the turgid is stage 1. Okay. Name 2 other processes which can make substances to move in and out of the cell. So I said from the start that substances move across the cell. 3 processes are involved, that is active transport, osmosis, and diffusion. Since we are dealing with osmosis, therefore here you can put diffusion and also active transport, and you need to know these processes. You don't know what is coming this time around. All right, so let us have a look at the second question. So for the second question reads, figure 1.1 shows the red blood cell placed in different solutions. So as you can see here, the red blood cell, and the red blood cell, one thing you should know is that it's the animal cell. So whatever effect is going to have is that of an animal cell. What happens when the animal cell is placed in the different solutions? Okay, so the first question, state the type of solution in which each cell is placed. So we have solution A and solution B. In solution A, one red blood cell is placed, and this is the result. Then of course B is the result. So now state the type of solution in which each cell is placed. So looking at what happened, so solution A, when the red blood cell was placed, it turned that. Then when this was placed, that is solution when the red blood cell was placed in solution C, this was the result. So now let us answer the question. State the type of solution in which each cell was placed. So cell A, we can write cell A was placed in, look at it. So after it was placed in this solution, it shrunk, reduced in size. What happened? It lost water, and this can only be if the outside solution is concentrated than inside cell, and that kind of a solution is called hypertonic solution. So cell A was placed in hypertonic solution, was placed in hypertonic solution. Then if you look at cell B, cell B, it burst. Okay, so cell bursting here, and of course this one shrunk. So what happened? So this one, it gained a lot of water by osmosis, and therefore resulting into bursting. So that kind of solution is the one that is more dilute outside, so inside cell was more concentrated. So in other words, cell B was placed in hypotonic solution. So it was placed in hypotonic solution. Then explain or give an explanation for your answer in above. Why do we say cell A was placed in hypertonic solution? What is the reason that we can give in this one? Okay, so we can say for the first one, cell A was placed in hypertonic solution, because it lost water by osmosis, resulting into shrinking. Okay, so lost water by osmosis resulting into shrinking. Okay, resulting into shrinking. And this process is called cell crenation. So the cell crenated, or you can say cell A was placed in hypertonic solution because it lost water by osmosis, resulting into the cell crenating, okay, which is called cell crenation. So cell crenation is just a process by which the cells shrink due to loss of water. Then of course, what about cell B? So cell B was placed in hypotonic solution because it gained water by osmosis, resulting into the cell bursting. Okay, bursting. And this process is called cell lysis. So the process by which the cell gain water and of course rupture or burst is called cell lysis. And this happens only in animal cell. So only animal cell can burst, and of course plant cells do not burst, instead they become turgid. All right, so that is what we can write on this one. So give an explanation for your answers. Why do we say that cell A was placed in hypertonic solution? So because it lost water by osmosis, resulting into shrinking. All right, so the third question that we are answering is this one. Figure 1.1 and 1.2 shows the freshly cut potato chips suspended in solution E and F, beginning of an experiment and after 2 hours respectively. So at the beginning of the experiment and after 2 hours respectively. So as you can see the diagrams, so this is freshly cut potato chips, and this is the solution E, solution F. So this is the initial, then solution F, the result are these, solution E is the results. Explain the difference in the appearance of the potato chips in solution E and F after 2 hours. Explain the difference. So what are the difference that you are able to see? So we can say the potato chip in solution E, in solution E, reduced in size, and became caved due to loss of water by osmosis. Okay, so the appearance is that it reduced in size. Then since we are comparing, while the potato chip in solution F, increased in size. Okay, increased in size, and this could be due to gain of water by osmosis. Okay, so mainly you can just say the potato chip in solution E reduced in size and became caved, whereas the one in solution F increased in size. I think if you just write that, that is okay. Then based on the appearance, that is 2 of A, based on the appearance of the potato chips in solution E after 2 hours, what term could be used to describe the solution E? So remember, potato chips are plant cell, or it contains plant cells. So now E reduced in size, they're saying what term could be used to describe the solution E. So solution E is the one that is more concentrated compared to the inside cell. As a result, the cell loses water, and that is called hypertonic solution. Hypertonic solution. Then for B, what would be the state of cells in the potato chips of the solution F after 2 hours? Now, if you look at this, has increased in size. Now, what about individual cells inside? would they going to be? So it has gained water by osmosis, and therefore all the cells in this potato chip are going to be turgid or fully turgid. So what would be the state of the cells in the potato chip in solution F after 2 hours? So the cells will be fully turgid. Okay, they will swell. So the term to use is turgid. Then question 2, that is B2, state the importance of the state of cells in B above, in B1 above to plants. So this enables the plant to, in short, it offers support to the plant. Okay, so it offers support. So offers support to plants. Especially in young ones, they are able to stand firmly because of the cell turgidity. So offer support to the plants, or enables, can say enables the young plants, enables the young plant stand firmly. Okay. Then explain the meaning of the term isotonic solution. So isotonic solution is the type of solution. So it's the type of solution that has the same concentration. So iso for equal, same concentration as that inside the cell. So the kind of solution that has equal concentration to that of inside cell has the same concentration to that of inside cell, That is the isotonic solution. So it's a type of solution that has the same concentration to that of inside cell. All right. So this is the last question that we can answer, please. So make sure that you perfect on this topic. Quite a number of things that you should touch. Just to inform you, you need to look at diffusion, which is what is diffusion. You need to define it. What are the importance of diffusion? What are the factors that affect diffusion? And also the importance of diffusion and also osmosis. So please, you need to look at these parts. Types of solutions that you need to know. What are the hypertonic, or what is the hypertonic solution? What is the hypotonic solution? So these you need to know them. Hypotonic solution. Then you need to know the isotonic solution. As we've seen this question, we've just defined it. So all these types of solutions, you should know them. And of course, to end this part, you need to know active transport. And of course, how does it differ from diffusion and also osmosis? So you really need to know these parts. Otherwise, we can end here. If you are interested in the online lessons, you can just get in touch on the number 0976 402563. All right. And don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel